Hello everyone, welcome back to Vtuber Connect. Let's go ahead and continue. Kagerazaka and I make our way out of the station. I start following her to what seems like the direction of the coast. After a few minutes of walking, we arrive at the beach. Oh, I know about this place, but I haven't been here too often.
It's pretty peaceful at night, especially when most of the other students are out of town for the break. This is somewhere I like to go when I want to take a walk at night.
Kagerazaka and I walk along the shore, leaving behind footsteps in the sand just short of the incoming water. The night sky is sprinkled with various stars. Kinda reminds me of Mana.
As for the answer to your question, there's a lot of different reasons. I actually do think it's fun being with you. But in a lot of ways, I am using you for my own personal benefit. Interacting with you is an escape for me. For a brief moment in time, I can't forget about some of the things that are eating away at me. There's also something that I want to get an answer on, and I don't think that I can figure it out myself. Being with you, I think, will help me find that answer.
Would it be something I could just answer if you asked me what you're trying to figure out?
Nope. It's not something you should know. I'm being unreasonable, aren't I?
I don't think it's unreasonable to not share everything about yourself.
So you're okay with not knowing if I had any selfish reasons for talking to you? Have you ever thought that I could just be using you to further my own goals? That you'll just end up getting hurt?
Kagerazaka is making it out to be so terrible, but is it honestly that bad? Is it even reasonable to expect people to try to not have any ulterior motivations for wanting to interact with someone? And are Kagerazaka's reasons even that bad? If interacting with me could help get her mind away and help her find some answers to her problems, then isn't that a good thing? Can't say that I've really thought about that much. I don't really know much about you, but I do want you to be able to find your answers. If interacting with me helps with that, then I'm willing to take my chances. I'm not sure how reasonable it is to expect everybody to interact with me to only do it because they want to be with me. The only thing I can say right now is that I think it's fun talking with you, and I don't think what you're saying could be that bad.
You're willing to take those chances even though you don't know anything about me?
Yeah. Maybe I'll end up accumulating enough bond levels to understand you.
What the heck? Fine, I'll concede for now, but don't come crying to me later when you inevitably get hurt.
I'll eagerly be waiting. And I hope that you end up finding your answer.
Thanks.
I don't really know if this is what I'm looking for. I'm not sure if this current relationship is even right for me, for Kagerazaka. But I do know that I want to keep interacting with Kagerazaka. Maybe it doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. Since you've been the one reaching out for excuses to hang out, let me be the one this time. Do you want to hang out tomorrow as well? I can already feel the embarrassment. She probably feels embarrassed as well.
You didn't even attach an excuse. Just straight up asked me if I want to spend time with you. I admire your boldness, but unfortunately I actually have to get some stuff ready for tomorrow.
Oh. Well, that embarrassing moment ended up being for nothing.
I guess I can spare an hour or two tomorrow. Do you have any experience building computers?
Yeah, I built my own.
Good. Come over to my place tomorrow. If you help me put together the graphics card in, then it'll save me some work.
Huh? Your place? You mean where you live?
What? Do you think I'm homeless or something? Yes, I mean where I live.
Are you fine with that?
Don't make me take back what I said. Are you going to come or not?
Yeah, I'll come.
Cool. I'll see you tomorrow then. I'll message you at my address when you can come over. I'm going to head back now.
Alright, see you tomorrow. Kagurazaga gives me a smile before returning the way we came, retracing the footsteps till imprinted into the sand. I give a sigh as I look out at the ocean. This is so much harder than just watching a VTuber and relaxing. There are too many things I don't understand. I'm really struggling out here, Yokone. I hope you're happy. I'll give her a piece of my mind whenever she arrives. Can't say it's all that bad though. Guess for now I'll head back home. I'm not used to walking around this much all day. I arrive at Kagutazaka's home late afternoon the next day. I push the button at the gate to inform Kagutazaka that I'm outside. It doesn't take long for me to hear the front door open. Kagutazaka walks out, hands in her pockets, and opens the gate for me.
Hey, you're here early. Were you looking forward to this?
I'm only a few minutes early. Most people wouldn't even call that being early.
No need to make excuses. I understand. Let's head inside.
It's quiet as I walk through Kagutazaka's house. Are your parents not home?
I live here alone. My parents live somewhere else.
What? That means we're here alone?
Yes. Are you expecting something to happen?
No, stop making it weird.
That's what I should be saying. Anyway, let's head up to my room.
There isn't too much of anything in terms of furniture or decoration on the way to Kagutazaka's room. I guess she probably spends most of her time in her room. We make our way to the top floor. Kagutazaka leads me to a room at the end of the hall and opens the door. I'm met with a fairly organized room. There are various technologies such as game consoles, tablets, sound systems, and a large PC setup. I also see some anime posters as well as some stuffed animals. Thinking about it, this is my first time in the girl's room besides Yokone's, but I don't think this is what should normally be expected. Wow, your room is surprisingly organized.
I actually did a lot of cleaning before you got here. It was way messier than this. I don't think my closet can handle any more of my junk. I had to move some of my stuff to another room.
Kagetazaka walks over to her PCs, already unplugged and detached from the rest of her setups. She picks one of the computers along with the screwdriver and a box containing one of the graphics cards we bought the previous day and places the items in front of me.
Here. This is my baby, so you better not break anything. Otherwise, that won't be the only thing leaving this house broken.
Fearful for my life, I sit down and pick up the screwdriver and start gently unscrewing the side panel. Kagetazaka laughs as she sees my delicate labor and walks towards her desk to grab the other PC. She places it down beside me and gets started on her own work.
I won't keep you here too long. I know you probably want to get home before Mana's karaoke stream.
Wait, I completely forgot that it was today.
Huh? You forgot about Mana's stream? That's surprising.
I'm about as surprised as you are. I guess I've been distracted recently.
I wonder what's been distracting you.
Oh, you know. Just recently some girl wants to spend some time with me, and so I've been running around to her whims.
You sure you aren't making this up? Can't imagine that happening.
Yeah, you're right. I must have been hallucinating.
You should probably get that checked. Doesn't sound healthy.
Well, ignoring your unsuccessful gaslighting, are you excited for her karaoke stream?
Yeah, I'm always a fan of karaoke. And the songs that she picks are always great. She has great taste in music.
Agreed. I wonder what she'll be singing today.
Probably some Vocaloid songs.
Probably. They're excited for her anniversary stream? I'm expecting it to be the greatest stream ever. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be great.
I wonder what kind of stuff she'll be doing. What do you think? Kagetazaka slowed down her movements. She remained silent, her body moving to the rhythm of her breaths. She seems to be taking deep breaths. Kagetazaka?
Huh? Oh. Sorry.
Are you okay? You seem out of breath.
It's nothing.
Kagetazaka slowed her hand movements to a halt. She doesn't seem to be paying attention to the task at hand anymore. She continues to take slow, deep breaths. Are you sure? You don't seem fine.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to worry about me.
It's this again. The dance of showing and restraining concern for each other. Normally, I try to respect her wishes, but this doesn't seem like a situation where I should just ignore what's going on. Here, let me finish that for you. I'm just about finished with this computer anyway. You should get yourself a glass of water or something.
Thanks.
Kagetazaki gets up and exits the room. I wonder what that was. Does she have problems with anxiety? I only mentioned Mana's upcoming anniversary stream. Maybe that's somehow related? Kagetazaka enters the room again with a glass of water in hand. She makes her way to her chair and sits down.
Sorry about that. I can take over now if you want.
That's okay, I'm almost done here. After feeling the click of the motherboard mount after pushing the graphics card in, I start screwing the card into place. Kagazaka sits quietly in her chair, watching me work. Did I say something I shouldn't have said?
No, it wasn't your fault. It's just something I've been feeling anxious about. I'll manage.
Is it anything I can help with?
Well, technically you're already helping with that. Both by being here and by doing that work. So thanks. And also thanks for the concern. But it really isn't something worth worrying about.
I'm not entirely convinced. I finished screwing the side panel back onto the PC. Hey. If there's anything you're going through that you and I can help with, don't feel bad about asking me. Don't think of it as being a parasite or me showing unnecessary concern. Just think of it as continued repayment for the debt I owe you. For that postcard. Kagazaka just stares at me blankly. Okay, yeah. That wasn't the most convincing for me. I'll admit. But I can't think of any other way to try and help you without making you feel like you're just taking from me. Kagazaka stares at me for another few seconds, then starts laughing.
What was that? That wasn't convincing at all. But thanks. I hope that one day I'll become someone worthy of your concern.
Kagazaka walks over to me and picks up the PC in front of me. She takes it back to her desk and starts plugging in her peripherals.
By the way, is this your first time in a girl's room?
Of course not.
Family members don't count.
By the way, is this the first time you've let a guy in your room?
Don't redirect the question back at me.
Fine. It is.
Oh, I see.
What about your answer?
What answer?
You know exactly what answer. I asked if this was the first time you've let a guy in your room.
Oh, that? I'm not obligated to answer.
What? But answer your question.
What are you, 12? We're not taking turns here. I can choose to answer what I want.
I'm going to take your reluctance to an answer as a yes.
Baseless assumptions only walk a path of ignorance.
Hey, a path of ignorance doesn't sound too bad. Staying within the comfort of your own bubble and not having to deal with the pains that exist outside that world? Sign me up.
Isn't that just taking the easy way out?
It is. You might never know what could have been, but you avoid getting hurt. You don't have to deal with the uncertainties, anxieties, and other hardships of taking a step outside. Don't you feel that way sometimes? That you would rather take the easy way out?
All the time. I'm not the type of person to stay content with that fate. Not when I know there's something out there that I want. Would you really be okay with staying ignorant? When you know that deep inside, that isn't what you're truly looking for? To stay withdrawn and avoid taking any steps forward because I'm afraid of getting hurt is just something I wouldn't be able to settle for. I know that's the easy way out to just stay withdrawn within your own world. I'm inclined to say that it's not even more cowardly to do that. It might even be the most logical thing to do. But I refuse to resign myself to such a miserable fate. I'm going to take a hold of that opportunity and try to find what I'm looking for. Even if it means getting hurt. Even if it means I might not even find what I'm looking for. Because to me, remaining stagnant is akin to accepting the hand that was dealt to you and never fighting back. It's like this was the fate that I was assigned and that I should just accept it. But I'm the one who determines my own fate.
You really are amazing, Kagadazaka.
Huh? I'm really not.
I don't think I would ever have the strength to take that step forward myself. I'm just the type of person to have others do it for me, even though I know it's something I have to accomplish with my own strength. That's why I think you're amazing.
I'm really not the person you think I am. Even though I just gave that whole spiel about determining my own fate, reality is a whole different beast. But I'll still accept your compliment. Consider that to be +1 bond level with me.
Is that still out of 1,000? Well, progress is progress.
Yep, you're at bond level 7 now.
Wait, that's lower than before. I can't help but laugh at Kagadazaka. It really is weird how I'm not nervous in this situation. I'm with Kagadazaka in her own room, not to mention we're both in college. This isn't what I would imagine how that scenario would typically go. I probably shouldn't be thinking like that. I'm going to start having weird expectations. But what guy wouldn't have those kinds of thoughts in this situation? Okay, I'm starting to make myself nervous. Stop me. Clear your mind of any impure thoughts. You are a clear mirror that reflects still waters. I look over to Kagadazaka and catch her staring at me with a smile. Our eyes meet and it feels like the world stops for a moment. Maybe it was because of the mood, but Kagadazaka turns her head away, not letting me catch a glimpse of her expression. I also turn my head away in embarrassment. Clear mirror, still water. Clear mirror, still water. Ah! My heart is beating too fast right now. Damn it, stop being endearing, Kagadazaka. Why did you have to be cute there? Now it's awkward. I can only hear the beating of my heart and the silence that followed. I glance over at Kagadazaka to see that she's still looking away. Suddenly her head perks up.
Wait, what time is it?
Kagadazaka picks up her phone to look at the time.
Shoot, it's almost time for Mana's stream. You should probably get going.
Honestly, I don't mind missing out on it. I could always look back at the VOD.
Huh?
Kagadazaka looks at me, just as surprised as I am at what I said. Wait, why did I just say that? I'm basically telling her that I want to stay here. And what's gotten into me? I usually would never miss out on a stream. Am I really deciding to stay with Kagadazaka over missing out on Mana's last stream before her anniversary?
I'm flattered that you want to stay with me that badly. But I have some obligations, so you're going to have to go home for today.
Oh, alright.
Don't be too disappointed. I'll message you later tonight. Now get going. You can make it home before the stream starts.
Yeah, I think I'll be able to make it. Thanks for having me over today. Talk to you later.
Bye.
I navigate my way out of Kagadazaka's house and find that it's already becoming dark outside. I did not do a good job at hiding my disappointment, did I? She's probably going to hold that over me later by teasing me. I glance at the window of Kagadazaka's room on the second floor before releasing a big sigh. I start walking back home, thinking back on the events of today. The sounds of insects and distant cars fill the air as I arrive at the door to my apartment. Just in time for Mana's stream to start. I reach into my pockets to pull out my keys, only to feel the softness of fabric. I check my other pockets on the off chance I had decided to put my keys in a different location. Did I really leave the keys to my apartment at Kagazaka's place? Nah, I was too distracted by what happened towards the end, and it's a bit of a rush to get back so I wouldn't miss Mana's stream. I don't think I really have a choice at this point. I like to walk back to Kagazaka's place and watch Mana's stream on my phone in the meantime. I give another big sigh before heading back the direction I came. What am I even doing? It's not ideal, but tuning into my phone will have to do. That being said, she's taking a bit to transition from her intro screen.
Konmana, it's a shiny star in the night sky, Mana Ryan. Sorry about the delay, I got occupied by something and didn't have that much time to repair. You guys probably don't mind though, not like you have anything better to do with your time. Let's just get started. I just feel like singing my heart out tonight. First up, we got one of my favorites.
The sound of the powerful electric instrumental filled the air around me. Oh, this is one of Mana's favorite Vocaloid songs. I guess Kagazaka's right. Mana's voice enters with a soft and steady tone. The lyrics are about wanting to become someone like you, while at the same time wanting to become someone that feels very me. Isn't that contradictory? I guess now after you is referring to someone that's also myself. I guess even the song asks, but then would that really be me? Sort of reminds me of my conversation with Kagazaka. Mana builds a steady crescendo as the song approaches the chorus. Her voice is in perfect harmony with the feelings of resignation from the song. As Mana delivers the chorus, I can feel my phone lightly reverberate from the power of Mana's voice. The lyrics are about how the way that one is, they're better off dead, where they wish that the world was still sweat, but so that everybody hated them and rejoiced that they were to disappear. That way all the reasons for wanting to say goodbye would go away. The song itself sounds really pleasing to the ear, but the lyrics are nothing short of harrowing. I wonder how much the meaning of the song plays into this being one of Mana's favorites. The song isn't necessarily without any hope either. The one that these lyrics are directed towards is someone that is able to smell the singer's existence. Because of that, the singer cannot bring themselves to disappear. Does having just one person make that much of a difference? I continue to walk down the path back to Kagazaka's place. I start to see Kagazaka's house in the distance. It's faint, but I can see that some lights are still on. She must still be up. I guess I'll give her a call. I pause my stream while she's still singing. Guess I can afford to miss a little bit of the song. I call Kagazaka's number and put my phone to my ear. I hear my phone ring twice before being sent a voicemail. It only rang twice. Did she reject the call? Guess I'll try ringing the doorbell once I'm there. I pull up Mana's stream again to see that I hadn't missed too much of the song. After a few seconds, I hear the sound of the phone ringing. It's coming from Mana's stream. Mana's voice wavers and she starts going into mini panic mode. I can hear the sounds of Mana picking her phone up from her desk. The sound of the phone is silenced after 2 rings.
Sorry, I forgot to mute my phone before the stream. It's nothing important. Sorry, I'll start the song over.
Her frozen in places Mana starts the song over again. That was just a coincidence, right? But what are the odds that the events are exactly the same and that the timing is almost perfectly aligned with the stream? There's no way. I'll try calling Kagedazaka one more time. I call Kagedazaka once again to hear a continuous ring. No response. The prompt to leave a voicemail is the only thing I hear. Maybe Kagedazaka is just asleep and that's why she's not answering. But why did it only ring twice before? And now it's ringing all the way to voicemail after Ma said she muted her phone. I swallow and take a deep breath before making my way closer to Kagedazaka's house. I reach the gate of her house with my phone still in my hand. Mana is currently chatting in between songs. I reach my finger for the doorbell, but hesitate to press it. I'm unsure this is what I should be doing. The desire to confirm my suspicions is so strong, and I'm fighting every existing belief I had that this knowledge should be kept secret. No, there's no possible way. They're completely different people, and I have to get my keys or else I won't be able to go back. I really am stupid for thinking this. Let's just press it. I finally gather the strength to push the doorbell. I can see my hand shaking. Mana continues to talk like normal. Each second that passes feels like an eternity. I concentrate on every word that is spoken through my phone. 5 seconds pass. 6. 7. I hear the faint sound of a doorbell, and I see Mana's model perk up.
Sorry for the interruptions, guys. I'll be right back. Don't blow everything up while I'm gone.
I can feel my heart racing as I swallow. My eyes are locked on the front door of Kagedazaka's house. After what feels like an eternity, I hear the sounds of the door being unlocked. Kagedazaka walks out, her typical casual mannerisms showing as she approaches. She opens her mouth and what comes out is that familiar tired voice.
Hey, saw that you called and now I see that you're standing outside my house again. Didn't I say that I was busy? Did you miss me that?
Kagedazaka stops before the gate and pauses after seeing the expression on my face. I don't even know what expression I was showing. Was it shock? Happiness? Anger? Excitement? Disappointment? All of the above?
What's with that expression? Something wrong?
Are you? Mana?
What?
Kagedazaka stops after realizing that Mana's usual background music is playing faintly from my phone. Time freezes and the only sound that can be heard is the sound of Mana's BGM. It takes Kagedazaka what feels like minutes to come to a realization. Her expression immediately changes, her eyes widen and she starts breathing heavily.
Hey, it's not.
I can hear the deep breaths that Kagedazaka has to take in between her words. I'm unable to form my own words to say. Kagedazaka knows that there isn't a way to get out of the situation. If she's to return, the time would just further confirm my suspicions. If she's to stay here, then that would just end up doing the same. I can see terror and confusion in her expression. The surge of thoughts and emotions rushing through my mind is overpowering any decision to say something to alleviate the situation. I need to say something. Anything. I, left my keys in your room, I think.
Oh, let me get them real quick.
Kagetizaka walks quickly back into her house, her steps erratic. Minutes pass as I stand outside. Suddenly I hear the voice of Mana.
Hey guys, I'm really sorry, but something important just came up. I'm going to have to end the stream here. It's nothing bad, I promise. I'll see everybody at my anniversary stream. Yes, Mana.
The stream immediately ends without transitioning to Mana's outro. Her voice was shaking and out of breath. The realization hits me that this actually is the same voice as the one I've been hearing that has little to no life to it. After a few minutes, Kagetizaka comes out with my keys in hand.
Here.
Thanks. She hands me the keys and then we both stand in silence, not making eye contact. Kagetizaka is the first to break the silence.
You know, don't you?
What even are my options here? It's both obvious to us both that, at this point, playing dumb might just make her angry. Yeah.
Give me some time to process this. I'll message you tomorrow night.
Okay. And I won't tell anyone.
Have more faith in my trust. I know you're not the type of person to try and spread it. Please, don't reach out to me until I message you. I need some time to myself.
Okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow then.
Night.
I watch as Kagetizaka turns and walks back into her house. I just stand in place even after the door has shut behind her. I don't know what happened after that. The next thing I knew, I was in my room, staring at my ceiling. I wasn't aware of anything happening around me. There was only one thing I could focus on. Kagetizaka.